What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Sam Dukes with another Frosty DK vid. Now before we get into this video guys, I do want to ask you guys a question. I'll have the poll up and all you gotta do is vote. So I do play other classes than DK. Now my whole channel is based on Frosty DK, as you can tell, and it will always be based on Frosty DK. Now there are times where I cannot find a partner because of my work schedule and the times that I get on, so I've been healing. Would you guys like to see some Mistweaver gameplay? And or we can also play Demon Hunter, but I think the Mistweaver, I've been playing him a lot, I've been enjoying it. It's a different aspect of the game, you can say. So just take the poll, you know, vote yes, vote no. And I just want to see what you guys think, alright? With that being said, we're going to get into some twos over here. We're at 2200 MMR basically, and we got some good gameplay for you guys, alright? Until next time. Peace! Alright guys, so the first matchup is against Rubhub actually. This is a very tough matchup for us because of the mobility that they have and the mobility that I don't got. Alright, so we're starting off on the DH right now because that's what I can hit. We get a double stun. That's why I hate going DH, but the problem with me going Druid is that I am permanently slowed, and if I get far away from my Mistweaver, I'm going to be sitting clones, and it just never works out. Whenever he's close by, I do try to reach him. If not, I'm hitting the DH, right? So we fought this team a couple times actually, and it was, you know, it was definitely frustrating, that's for sure. It was very ideal for us to look for an opening and take it when we can. Otherwise, you know, you eventually lose in dampening. He was not running Chaos Blade's Nemesis for this, so that worked out in my favor. In later games, he does end up running Nemesis and Chaos Blades, and as a DK, you just cannot get away from that. And eventually, Cocoon's not going to do anything for you, you know, because of dampening. So it's very ideal to make this a very fast gameplay. Okay, so right here, we're in the room, which is good for us, right? Hitting that DH right now. The Druid we'll see in a moment as we are beating up this DH right here. Okay, so that was my burst, and as you can tell, it doesn't do anything if he's just free casting, right? We do get double stunned again. It's really hard to like avoid it sometimes. Okay, I do kick the Fell Barrage, which was good. Still hitting that DH right now. And he's just cleaving both of us, you see? Nothing special over here, just like wail on him, waiting for an opportunity. I do want to go on to the Druid when I can. So the DA starts running out of the matchup and back into the room into his meta. So this is the hard one. So I IBF this, right? I'm going to start hitting the Druid just because he came in. And you're going to see the opening that I'm talking about in just a moment. So right now, I pop my burst to counter him, basically, you know, like, you know, burst for burst. Okay, so the Druid displacered in. That's our go right there. Watch. We got him in an incap out of form, and we are going to get him into a stun out of form. I don't have burst up right now. As you can tell, only 1 second left on my pillar. Now it's off. But because of that, notice what he did. He kind of went away from the darkness. So that didn't help him out because he would have lived if he stayed in it in bear form, and he's just not able to survive. And that's what I mean. He made a mistake. We took the opening. Alright guys, so this next matchup is going up against a Holy Pally sub rogue, right? So I get sapped off the open. It looks like he is going on the monk right now. Out of the sap, I'm going to start hitting the rogue. I kick the Repentance over there. And now onto the Pally since he is in the spot, right? I do get stunned. I instant trinket the stun. I don't know if that was really that good. But it seems alright of a trinket since I have most uptime on my burst. Alright, so I am running Shattering Strikes here and Hungering Rune Weapon. We Decomposing Aura. We were just testing it out because since my last video when I was talking about necrotic and decomposing, I never use decomposing in 2, so we're just seeing how it works out. Some cases it worked out really good. On the cases where I have a lot of uptime on my burst, I rather have necrotic. But when I don't have that much uptime, decomposing is actually really good, because since my Mistweaver is doing a lot of damage as well, it does help deplete the target's life pool. So right now, just trying to make my way to whatever I can hit. Since we got a full double stun over here, right? They both end up trinketing at the same time, which is really good. I pop my burst over here. He does freedom away. I kind of waste too much time chasing him, but I am still hitting him. I do get a kick on the repentance, but he's got to get the next one, and I have to sit it, unfortunately. So I should have stayed on the rogue, but in voice chat, my healer told me go on the pally. And yeah, so that was one reason I was scared of going on the pally. Anyway, but my burst will be up in 30 seconds again, so it's not that big of a deal, right? So I'm hitting the rogue right now. And as you notice, whenever the rogue goes out of my line and I can't reach him, I'm hitting the pally if he's near me. I don't like to waste time just chasing, right? So I'm going to get repentance over here. I do get instant dispelled, and I will pop my burst in 10 seconds, right? So right now, I did end up using the dragon beforehand, but it did get cloak out, which was really good. So the next burst is really gonna hurt for them because he doesn't have cloak. Hitting the pally right now, because since I got AMS, I ain't scared, and I got trinket, not scared at all. I will pop my burst right now, I believe. Yep, right now. Hitting the rogue, since the pally went away and we got an incap, we would just kill him right away. But I knew the rogue had nothing left, no trinket, nothing. And since the pally was forcing himself away, we were able to switch. Right, guys, so this next matchup is against a Mistweaver DH. Now the difference in this matchup is that I am running the Obliteration spec. Yes, not the burst spec that everybody is running. I just wanted to test it out and see how well it does against mobile healers, because a lot of times, you know, if you, let's say, burst on that minute and they incap you, they CC you, whatever they do, and then your burst falls off, it's really annoying, and then eventually you have to wait another minute and they'll probably have their cooldowns up again. So over here I am running the Obliteration spec, as you can tell, and we do get a stun over here. He does wait. The other monk is running away, a crane as well, and notice how much damage we're gonna do to him. Even though he's running away, look at that damage. He had to pour away, you know. And this is, remember, the Obliteration spec. The reason I keep saying that is because you can tell that we can do a lot of damage, right? And the good thing about it is that I am running Ice Cap with it, not Avalanche, Ice Cap. So my Pillar of Frost is going to be up a lot more often. So I trinket the stun over here since I was getting low. My healer does cocoon me though, putting that pressure on the Mistweaver. Look, he cannot even handle it every time I connect. And that was another pillar right there. You see, like every time I connect, I have a pillar up. Over here, I'm still on the same burst. I have 5 seconds left, and notice I do get a kick over here. I'm just going to drop him. He does weigh a crane, and it's just not enough. Just a lot of consistent pressure. Obliteration, since I'm already in it.
Relentless. I'm gonna stun this guy, pair the pally, pop him away. Go on pally because he blurred. He hodged me in the way.
I'm gonna grip him back.
Paired that divine favor.
Nice. Okay, so I'm going back on this guy. I'm stunned.
I'm gonna report it.
Oh man, am I right?
Pop him away, yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
You don't have blur for 14, so I'm gonna hit the Steam Hunter.
And I already got birds up again.
Paired pally. There's darkness. Go pally, go pally.
Yep.
There's blur too. Ain't gonna have blur for my next wave. I'm just gonna wall her so I can stay offensive.
Okay.
You got next kick. I parried him. There's bubble. Nice. All right, in 15 seconds we're gonna kill the demon hunter.
Okay.
I'm gonna revolve here. 10 seconds.
I kicked the pally.
Okay. Actually, we can kill Pally. Just kill Pally now.
Yeah, I'm gonna trinket this.
Yeah, imprison me. We can kill Pally now.
Gripping him.
Nice. Stunned him full.
I can't reach him.
Trinketed.
I got burst
Hit
again.
the demon hunter. Hit the demon hunter. Just hit the demon hunter.
Okay.
Pally's running. He's not even healing. Alright, you can hit the Pally. He's closest to you if you want. He's got double bop. Alright, go demon hunter. There's blur. Perfect. We're poured away. Alright. I got 10 seconds.
Am I alright?
Leg sweep. Yeah, you're fine. 10 seconds on leg sweep.
Okay.
I want to go leg sweep just Pally. Actually, I'm just gonna pair the Pally.
Okay.
Lex up both. Kill DH. He's dead.
Yo, that was the obliteration spec, by the way. I had a color every time they didn't have shit.